and a warm welcome to Amy's Story Corner. I'm Amy and I'm so glad you're here to learn English with me today. Let's open the book to Cinderella's Magical Story. Cinderella spends her days working tirelessly. She scrubs the floors, she washes mountains of clothes, and she serves her lazy stepsisters. They never thank her, they only demand more work. One bright morning, the most exciting news arrives. A grand official announcement comes from the palace. The handsome prince is hosting a magnificent ball for all the maidens in the kingdom. The stepsisters are instantly ecstatic. They shriek with joy. They spend weeks preparing obsessively. They buy the finest silk dresses and fancy shoes. Cinderella helps her sisters prepare their hair and gowns. They do not allow her a moment of rest. Finally, Cinderella gathers her courage and asks, "Cinderella, may I attend the ball too? I can sit quietly in a corner." Stepmother, "Nonsense! A dirty girl like you does not deserve to stand in the prince's presence. You stay here and sort all this rice." As the family leaves for the ball, Cinderella sits by the fireplace and weeps bitterly. Suddenly, a brilliant, warm light fills the room. Her gentle fairy godmother stands there smiling. "Do not cry, my sweet," the fairy godmother says softly. "You will go to the ball." She waves her crystal wand magically. Poof! A humble pumpkin transforms into a magnificent golden carriage. 4 common mice become proud white horses. Cinderella's torn rags vanish, replaced by the most beautiful silver blue satin gown and dazzling glass slippers. "The magic is wonderful," the fairy godmother reminds her sternly, "but it stops exactly at midnight. When the clock strikes 12, everything returns to normal." Cinderella arrives at the splendid palace. She walks in gracefully. Everyone stops to stare. No one recognizes the mysterious beauty. The prince is immediately captivated. He ignores all the other ladies, including the stepsisters. He asks Cinderella to dance, and they talk and laugh all evening. They feel deeply connected. The prince kisses Cinderella's hand. Suddenly, she hears the clock begin to chime. Midnight is here. She remembers the warning and cries out. Cinderella runs in a panic, leaving the surprised prince behind. She flies down the enormous palace steps. Clink! One precious glass slipper slips off her foot and remains on the stone steps. The prince finds the small glittering slipper. He swears he will find the maiden who fits this magical shoe. He sends his guards everywhere. Finally, the prince arrives at Cinderella's shabby house. The sisters try desperately to force their big feet into the tiny slipper, but it is impossible. The prince sees Cinderella sitting quietly nearby. Cinderella steps forward. The prince places the glass slipper on her foot. It slides on perfectly. The prince marries Cinderella, and they live a long, joyous, and wonderfully happy life together. The moral of the story is always be kind and courageous, even when times are difficult. Never lose hope, because kindness always brings its own reward. If you loved the story, please give it a like and make sure to subscribe to Amy's Story Corner. I have many more fantastic stories waiting for you.